Hello, Phil Simborg, USBGF Teaching Pro with a checker play problem for you. As it happens, the score is 2 away, 3 away. Red is winning, and red has a 2-1 to play from the bar. Well, the 1 is easy. You're going to come in on the 24 point because it's forced, and now you have a 2 to play. What's your play? Give it a little thought. See what play you would make. Okay, well, let me give you a little bit of a background on the Backgammon Learning Center, which consists of myself and Perry Gardner and John O'Hagan and David Rockwell and Stick. We all contribute to lesson plans. We work together to come up with the best lesson plans, and we develop them using the latest software, our own knowledge, experience, lessons that we've all taken. Between us, we've read every book many times, and even rolled out many positions from the books, and so on. I won't go any further with credentials except we're great. And I'm sure we have the largest body of students of any group in the world. I personally have over 40 students at any given time. So we have quite a bit of experience in teaching, and I love the saying, you teach best what you most need to learn. So the more I teach, the more I learn, and especially when I give lessons with my partners, I learn from them. So it's really great. It's helped my game quite a bit, but it's also helped me develop teaching techniques. Why am I giving you this background? Because this is all about an approach to playing. It isn't just about what's the best 2 to play. It's how to find the best 2 to play. And our teaching techniques start with always looking at the score, the price of gammons, trying to figure out what's important in any given position for the big picture, and then looking at the game plan. You're either racing, priming, or attacking in just about every situation, and if you're not sure whether you should be racing, priming, or attacking, then you should also look at what is your opponent's game plan. What's he trying to do, and try to make a play that defeats his best game plan or strategy. Well, the very first thing we always do is we look at the position. We see who's got points where and how the position looks, but we also look at the pip count. And blue is simply up 16 pips in the race. That means my game plan is not racing. If I'm playing a racing game, probably it's better to come up to the 22 point to have more of a chance to get out. My goal isn't to get out as much as it is to either stop him from winning the race, which you usually do by either hitting or priming. Well, I can't hit him with the 2, or I'm certainly not about to play 4 to 2 to hit him. And a hitting game would be good if I can hit him later and contain him. That's great. But clearly, priming is my best shot at winning this game. So what's the best priming game that I have? If I can make the 7 point here, I've got a great priming game. And if I play 9 to 7, which is the right play, that's the best way to forward my game plan. If he hits me with a 5, I'm very, very sorry. However, getting another checker back to recirculate if he rolls a 5 isn't so terrible. He's very likely to leave me a shot later on, and I still will have a good board, so that I'm going to have to go into a hitting game mode instead of a priming mode if he rolls a 5. If he doesn't roll a 5, all I have to do is roll a 6 or a 3, and there's quite a few numbers that do that. There's 17 numbers that just with a 6. And there's 11 threes. However, there's some duplication that in the double 3s was already counted. But there's a lot, and the 6-3 was already counted, by the way, in that 17 numbers. But I still have another, let's see, that's 3 off of 11 is 8, and 7, that's 25 numbers that make this point without using these checkers. That's quite a bit. That means that more than 2/3 of the time, I'm going to be making this point. And that makes me a big, big favorite in this game. He's not even at the edge of my prime. It's going to be very hard for him to escape. Now, of course, you can make a play where you don't slot it, and now when he doesn't roll a 5, it's going to be a lot harder for you to make it. So if I know for sure he's going to roll a 5, of course I'm not going to slot it. But he only rolls a 5 13 times. 11 5s plus a 1 4 and a 4 1. So the odds are pretty much in my favor that he's not going to roll a 5, and when he doesn't, which play is better off? I'm playing the odds. So I come up with first my game plan, and then I'm making the play that best supports or advances my game plan. Also, I know his game plan is racing. He's not about to get into a hitting game with me when I have a better positional advantage in a hitting game. And he's not about to prime me with this setup. So he's got to be playing a racing game up 16 pips. The best way to stop a racing game is to block him. Again, if I had rolled the number that hits him here, I would consider, if I had rolled, for example, a 4, how would you play a 1-4 in this position? You could hit, but certainly, again, that doesn't really play out well. Here you have to just try and hold the prime and hope he doesn't roll a 5. The point here is, think about the game plan first and think about the move that best advances your game plan. If you did slot the 7-point and made that play, good for you. If you didn't, then maybe you need to give some more thought to concentrating on game plan and counting the shots and the odds of succeeding or not succeeding, and look at the upside and downside of the plays. Hope this helped. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.